Happy New Year. Happy New Year, members. I want to thank all of you who have crossed to this new year, though I know that those of us who are still in Ethiopia are waiting for our Happy New Year soon, and we should be able to break and celebrate together. But I want to speak first of all to all of us who have managed to cross over, and we want to thank God for the gift of life. Now, members, you noticed that we communicated last time that 8th of March we will be in Bukedi sub-region for the launch of the cocoa and coffee farming there. It goes without mention, of course, that all of us in this platform, that now number up to 420, if I may estimate approximately, now need to prepare. I expect each one of us to have his holes dug, manure put in the holes, banana shades planted, and most important, money put aside to secure quality subsidized seedlings, so that when we get to Palisa for the launch of the cocoa and coffee farming as supplementary to the livestock industry, it will find when we are all ready. 400 of us, if each one of us tried his best to have 1,000 seedlings, I know many of us are able. I know that there are agri directors here, commissioners, we have senior government officials in the police sector, in the army, in parliament, and in the culture. We have lawyers, we have medical doctors here. So we, as the elites of our community, will be able to demonstrate to everybody that education is also for transformation of our communities. And so if each one of us put 1,000 plants, like my brother senior Aloysius, who is in Southern Africa, is already busy. I know people here who are already a class apart. Some are dealing with about 25 acres in Mayuge. Mugoda, tremendously doing a good job. If each one of us put 1,000 seedlings, then we would be talking of approximately 300,000 plants, maybe by the end of this year, 2025. That number has implication in transforming our economy in the next 3 years. As you know what cocoa has done to other countries. As you know what coffee has done to Uganda, Kenya, Ethiopia, Brazil, Germany, and generally the Western world. So my request to you is to prepare for 8th of March. That we gather in Council of the Charles Farm. We go through all the agronomic practices, and then you secure your seedlings, and then move out to plant them once the rains have stabilized. Don't plant now, because you can easily have a plant crying because of intermittent rain that can easily be disruptive. So March is when we're planting. Don't plant now. Just prepare your garden. Dig the holes, put the manure, test your soils, put the shades. That's all. And put some money aside. Try to look for ways of getting a permanent source of water through maybe solar system, and then work on the money for the seedlings. 500 seedlings will be an acre, coffee and cocoa, no problem. Start somewhere at least. I have asked our people from Mayuge to provide the cooperative with 10,000 seedlings at very subsidized rates for those who have joined the cooperative. Very important. Now, I want to ask each one of us here to join the cooperative. 150,000 shillings, we have it. Pay that money to the secretary. Let the secretary proceed and formalize the cooperative with government, so that when we gather in Bukedi for that launch, we are all legitimate members. I thank those who have already done it. The members of parliament who have already made their contribution, thank you. Elders like Konyo, thank you. My clan leader, Chigere, thank you. Our secretary, thank you. The cocoa and coffee industry is a very organized industry. It does not survive on disorder. If we must join and be successful, then we must join by being organized. So those of us who are in the group and have not paid up, have not registered, I request you to consider making your contribution. Register so that we can go and negotiate when we turn into the level of value addition. I want to ask each region and each member to prepare so that we can register our value addition companies, so that we can make things like this ourselves. It's just branding and packing. It's nothing more than that. It's just playing with the head, but the product is with us. Dennis Osipa is already having Classic Coffee as his brand. I'm requesting that those of us who are in the coffee line should join hands and start marketing this Classic Coffee to all of us. Everyone should consume what we are also producing. It's not just for Europeans and Chinese, but we must consume what we are also producing. I'm aware that the team is preparing Soroti to produce their own chocolate. So I want to encourage those who are already moving faster in the value addition chain to do so by having companies registered. You can register a company as a single, as a sole owner. You can register as a group. The laws of the country allow us to do that. We cannot afford to trade on only raw material. We must trade on value-added material. So I want to thank you, thank everybody. I saw my elder, my senior brother, the RDC of Gulu City, Ambrose Honoria, Dr. Podoi, Councillor Kalany, Senior Councillor Kalany, and others. And I know that people are doing something. So 2025 should be a year for us to get ourselves off the ground, and so that we can be able to make a lot of progress. I want to request those who are interested in making their farms as farmer field schools to sign up with the secretary, so that Dennis Osipa, who is a complete coffee trainer, Samson Odele, a massive coffee farm of around 25 acres, Jolie Mugoda and others, Nandara Mafabi, can now come to your area and train you, because we are going to have in each sub-region a launch. We are launching in Bukedi with Councillor Charles Farm. We will be launching in Teso, we will be launching in Lango, we will be launching in Karamoja, we will be launching in Teso, Kenya. This is how we must move, so that in the next 3 years we have something to start discussing. As a cooperative, we can now discuss with the Ministry of Agriculture, Uganda and Kenya, Ethiopia, South Sudan. We can also now move to meet with the people in the rosters in the United Arab Emirates, the GCC area. We can meet with Okello in Germany, and also see how we can meet with the rosters in Germany. This is what Tanzania is doing. Thank you. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, brothers and sisters, elders, and all the citizens of the community of East Africa. Thank you so much. God bless. God bless.